Hello and welcome to day 5 of the 7-day Accelerator for Joy and Genius. I am your host for this blessed journey, Anahata. I am the channel of assisting frequencies known as the Anahata codes, which are the law of attraction of energy medicine. Each day you will have access to a 5 to 10 minute audio which will frame your joy and unlock your genius. The journey is non-linear, so circle back at the end if you've missed any days thus far. We've covered so much, and yet the basic truths can be distilled down into a few, which if mastered will ensure a joyful life expressing your potent purpose, which is your divine expression. We need only center in the now moment, truly be okay with what is without trying to change it, be open to replacing any outdated beliefs which don't align with our soul, be grateful as we encounter challenge, and transmute it through assigning a new meaning that supports a harmonious outcome, end cycles of toxicity or stress response which fire and wire more pain and separation, continue to up-level through making the activity the purpose rather than the outcome, doing it for the sake of doing it, also known as autotelic. Be focused on while simultaneously not attached to the outcome. Get all 3 brains on board, subconscious, conscious, and superconscious. Be open to connecting to your 6th sense and allowing the coordination of synchronicities to bring forth your potent purpose. Take action and follow your hunches and bliss. Expect to achieve your goals and create smaller ones in order to reward yourself along the way. While all of this can be overwhelming and a lot to learn at first, which is the opposite of what we want since our skills and capabilities should match our challenges and keep us on the edge, I'd like to simplify the journey so far into one cohesive concept to really make things clear. The easiest way to streamline how to achieve all of this is just one word: unification. You see, if all pain and suffering is the wishing for something to be other than it is, and if you hold all potential simultaneously, which you do, you actually want for nothing because it's already here. Sure, you may not see it, taste it, touch it, experience it with your physical senses, but that's only because you need to be a match to it. And the only way to be a match to it is to do so before it arrives. And so, our quest is paradoxical, but very simple. Be it to see it. To get into the flow, all we need do is become. And that means more wave and less particle. Become more soul than persona. Drop the fear and separation, which is contracting our energy field and making things hard, and expand outwards, lightly, beyond our comfort zone, into the unknown, with complete faith that our resonance will align us precisely to the things we need to know, learn, integrate, and achieve in order to reach our goals. Rather than working only with the is, which is already the past because physicality is the mental which has expressed physically as proof of that resonance, we can learn to accept the is, knowing that ultimately what we will experience in the future is merely how we interpret the now. If we choose to take a unified approach, viewing the world as working for us rather than against us, we can begin to experience our joy sooner and maintain it despite life's upsets, indeed appreciative of them. Because after all, the friction we experience is merely highlighting the areas we have the opportunity to resolve in order to up-level into deeper alignment with where we seek to be. Unification is the answer. Going beyond the self, physically, mentally, and emotionally. When our energy is focused on the good of the whole, we can unveil our persona and get beyond ourselves. We can tap into unconditional love and expansion, which will coordinate the components of our success naturally because we unveil our inner essence, which is our unique energy signature and why we incarnated on this planet in this time. Because the physical is the most distracting part of our reality, making us feel like things are happening to us rather than through us, it makes sense to work with what is the most efficient way possible, given our physicality. To go with the flow rather than against it. Now, there are several ways to enhance our physicality, what is, which will bring more flow and unity into our lives. And while they seem obvious, ask yourself truthfully, how are you doing with each of these? And then get busy creating new goals of improved performance within each of them. Little by little, you'll begin to really make progress on unifying, and fear will become less and less of an active vibration, energy drain, and limiter. It will get easier and easier to hear your divine calling and cultivate your potent purpose. And of course, clarity through unification comes when there are no illusions. Here are 7 ways to optimize your physical vehicle in order to expand past it. 1. Meditation. We need to turn off our personas and merge with the universe. 2. Grounding. We can entrain with the natural flow of Earth when we receive the life force energy from Gaia herself. Take off your shoes. Put your feet in the dirt. Even 15 minutes per day can transform your life. 3, restful sleep. Make time for it and make it a priority. Replenishment is important. Nutrition. Whole foods are real food. Processed food not only makes it hard for your body to process, there are very little nutrients which end up starving our bodies while simultaneously making us overweight with less energy to expend. 5, stress processing. How you deal with stress is indicative of how you view that stress and the boundaries you do or don't have in your life. It's your life. You get to choose every aspect of it. Don't allow yourself to slip into victim mentality. 6, exercise. Physical activity is vital to vitality. And 7, mindfulness. When we are in the eternal now, we can create and achieve challenges without dipping into the past or projecting into the future. This brings clarity and satisfaction. When our bodies are optimized, fear tends to look more and more like the liar it is, false evidence appearing real. In fact, we don't buy it. We can see through the chaos and mold it into helpful magnetism by flipping the resistance. Simply assign a new meaning to anything you are pushing against or judging by turning it into an opportunity for alignment with your potent purpose. Harmonious flow will ensue, and the physical world will reflect it back to you. Tomorrow, we will dive into the best way I have found to unify and increase your consciousness. When paired with the physical optimization strategies I just mentioned, you will begin to see results as quickly as you can allow them. Your joy and genius will unfold. You are here, you are loved, and you are a gift to the world. Let's begin to make a new commitment to ourselves, to live the life we came here to live. Until another now, be well.